While the docs and the nurse practitioners have expertise with regard to ears, we really rely on the audiologists, who are the professionals in hearing, and they're the best. They can help you with any question about hearing, hearing loss, trouble with balance, ringing, and especially hearing aids.
An audiologist is a professional who specializes in diseases and function of the ear and hearing.
We also support the physicians by doing all the diagnostic tests to help them determine a course of action for their patients.
Audiologists also provide options for people to restore their communication, typically a hearing aid. We also provide products and counseling regarding hearing conservation.
I think the key thing that we really want to emphasize is that hearing loss means different things to different patients. It's not right for us to ever look at a piece of paper, an audiogram, and say, oh, you have moderate or severe hearing loss, you need a hearing aid. So much depends on what it means for a patient to have that loss.
We take a look at how their hearing test results come out, and if they're having trouble hearing and their hearing test results indicate that they would be a candidate for hearing aids, we may suggest that they consider getting hearing aids.
We take a medical approach to fitting hearing aids. We understand that you don't only hear with your ears, but you also hear with your brain. For people that have had decreased hearing for many years, when they first are introduced to amplification, they're hearing sounds they haven't heard for a long time. We work with patients to help them through that adjustment process, helping them to understand that the brain is plastic and needs to relearn to listen and relearn to hear. And we work with you on rehabilitating your ears and hearing and obtaining your best communication that you can at home, at work, and wherever you may need it.
Some of the things that they might look at in terms of when they need them are you having trouble hearing your friends and loved ones? Do you need to have the TV turned up higher? Are you noticing you're hearing a little bit better in one ear than the other that you didn't notice before? Things like that will help us determine whether they might be candidates.
Along with providing rehabilitation services, we provide counseling regarding hearing protection and saving your hearing.
They may need some specialized ear protection for working in industry, or they may be hunters and exposed to loud sounds from the gunfire. Musicians is a specialty of mine. I play a musical instrument, so it makes sense that I would be interested in helping musicians out with their hearing if they're having trouble. And of course that also means protecting their hearing from loud music.
Hearing aid manufacturers are now recognizing that people younger and younger are seeing hearing loss as a hindrance to their daily activities. The needs of a younger person who may have a hearing loss are different than the needs of somebody who may be elderly. And the manufacturers are really designing hearing aids to address those needs.
Hearing aids are sophisticated enough to determine what kind of environment the user might be in, and they'll make specific changes to different kinds of environments. They have wireless capability to communicate with, say, an iPhone, so when the phone rings and they answer the phone, they hear it right through their hearing aids. As well as being able to stream wirelessly from their phone calls, that also means that the iPhone can stream whatever they're listening on the iPhone. It could be music that they've got on their iPhone, it could be podcasts, whatever they can hear from the iPhone can be streamed wirelessly to the hearing aids.
We keep up with the technological advances in hearing aids and amplification, and our goal is to match that technology to your lifestyle now and in the future. The vestibular system, or organ of balance, shares the same space as the organ of hearing, so diseases that affect one side can often impact the other.
If a patient is having problems with balance or dizziness or disequilibrium, we'll definitely want to get your hearing tested, because oftentimes those two things, the balance and the hearing problems, will show up together, and we need that diagnostic information to sort that out. I think patients want to come to see us because we offer a different level of care than they might get elsewhere. We're really trying to tune into what their specific needs are and their situations. In the hearing world, that might be what they do for a living, what their social life is like, who they're talking to, where it is that they might want to hear better, and really kind of get to the heart of that so that we can offer solutions that are appropriate for them.